It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yes. It's recording, but yes, you're talking in my video. Let me redo it. So my second mom surprised us. It's early in the morning. I just woke up. My husband went to pick her up at the airport, and they woke me up. So I was very surprised that she's here. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see her. Oh my God. When I came out and I saw her, I was lost for words. I started shaking because everybody knew except me. They did a really good job at keeping the surprise, but I'm happy they did because I am indeed surprised. All right, see you in the next clip. My crew is here. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang, gang. Youth Nation, we out here celebrating the birthday girl. There's about to be a freaking movie, okay? Yes, it's going to be a movie. Jamaican and African style. Okay.
Hey, back it up. No, anyway, my African style.
Where's the food at? Let's go.
Here's the 30. Yes. Hi. Godmother. Grandmother Minnie. Hi. Hi. Bestie. Bam. Bam.
I'm doing horseman duty here. Yeah.
You should have turned the camera.
No. All right, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just do that in editing?
No, it's not gonna make it.
Oh, good.
Don't forgive me.
Hi, guys.
How long are you here?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, you should
We just flew in for the birthday, girl.
for the birthday.
Just for the birthday.
It's kind of ironic. You guys about to get married. Did you order some?
I'm not eating green leaves.
You're not eating green leaves. Typical Liberian thing to say. Killer. Looking good, babe. Ooh.
So sit in one of them. Which one?
Yeah, you can fit in that one. A little bit lower. I'm gonna turn the flash off. Just a minute.
Come
How's your food?
Really good. I was gonna get the wallet. How was it?
Let me give you a little
Here.
You're hanging with auntie and uncle? Yeah. Zainab.
Hello, this one?
Hey, Zara.
Or do you find him? You bring your plate and you find the right
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, certainly.
Alright, everybody.
Who about to do the
We're about to toast to Julianne. If anyone has something to say, they can say it now. We're gonna start off with her husband. Husband gonna give a toast to his wifey.
I wish they would have taken up.
But not like come like them people already boss. So anything miss wanna forgive me.
Let's try this. Zach got his bottle.
You guys ready?
We ready?
Where? I can only see your butt.
Are you guys all over?
Look at my fine husband. Huh?
First and foremost, I'd like to tell God thank you for allowing my wife to see her 30th. And secondly, I'd like to tell all you guys thank you for being here tonight. The family and friends make this day even more special. So, Julie is amazing in so many ways. She has added so much value to my life. It's been I think going to 6 years now since she came into my life. And she has added so much, like I said, value to it because I cannot remember all the fond memories I have right now. I cannot remember Julie not being a part of it. As a husband, I had to give a speech. So I rehearse this many times, driving to work, thinking about it. I wanted to give a very profound speech to summarize everything that Judy has done for me throughout the years, throughout the 5 going to 6 years, So she has so much significance in my life. I know I'm biased, but I think some people here can, attest to how amazing this woman is.
Yes.
So I tell her thank you, and I tell God thank you for bringing her into my life. And I pray to God that the next decade, that whatever she set forth, that she accomplishes. Because I'll be a cheerleader all the way, through the ups, through the downs, and I'm glad and happy that you chose me.
Amen.
So I'm gonna give my speech, but before I give my speech, I'm gonna allow some other people to give their speech.
If you put out a lot.
One thing we did, right, Chirino? They are here, but they said in video.
You guys are too.
Out of all the friends that I've had in my lifetime, you're the only person that I could truly say is a friend. Like, you've been there for me. At this stage, you are like a sister to me. You're my best friend, you're my sister. And I hope God continue to keep you so that you could stay and be here for me just as I am for you. I love you. This is a new chapter in your life. I know this one is very special because almost everything that you ever wanted, God has given it to you. Your 2 beautiful babies, your husband, Like, this is special, and I hope that you live in this moment forever. Happy dirty 30. Yeah, you know you've been now 1 year a long time. Happy dirty 30, bestie, and I'll be here to celebrate the 40th with you as well.
As the sister-in-law, like, I remember when me and my husband received the first phone call and heard that my brother was talking to Julie. It was both in the car and was like, oh, who are you talking to? He was like, this girl. She must be my wife. I was like, you're lying. So we sat in the car, was laughing, and then when we got to meet Julie, she was very open, very inviting, and she wanted to be accepted and wanted to like show us love and wanted us to reciprocate that love in return. The relationship between me and Julie, I'm a very observant person, so I'm not a person who's like rushed in to be friends with anybody. That's not my cup of tea. So I let her kind of take the lead on that, and our relationship just kind of built over time. It became very genuine. It wasn't anything that was forced. It wasn't like, oh, you're married to my brother now, so we have to be friends, we have to be cordial. It was like sometimes when she was like, you want to go to the mall? I'm like, girl, no. And then she'd be like, I'm going to call Wee Wee, and we're going to go to the mall. And so it was like, so our relationship wasn't anything that was forced. It was just genuine. And as we are now, like, we'll call each other and we'll talk about relationship, we'll talk about the kids, we'll talk about friends, we'll talk about the family, the future. And so we built such a good relationship, and I honor the relationship that we have together, and that we continue to build together. And we always say that we can't wait for our kids to grow up and get to be close cousins and love each other. And I am truly blessed to have such a wonderful sister-in-law like you. And it's a great thing to see my brother happy and joyful. Like, he's become sweeter and more thoughtful, a lot more than he was in the past. And so I am really grateful that you brought out the best in him, even though I brought it out too. But I'm grateful that you brought it out, and I'm very happy with you guys, and I'm happy to have you a part of our family and part of our life. Thank you.
Cheers.
So, Julie, I know your mom is not around, but I know if she was here now, she would have been a proud person for the woman that God molded and shaped her to be. Julie and mother and I were friends from teenager. So, her two kids become my God kids. So, when she passed, I came into their life more active. Where Julie, I tried to teach her certain values and principles, and I see that she really feared God, and she put God first in her life, and everything is working things out for her, molding her the way that He wants. I know that God have a lot of potential, a lot of things in her that He is going to bless her with. She just not to depart from the faith, just continue serving Him, continue loving God. He bless you with a wonderful husband, He bless you with good in-laws, and He bless you now with children. I have terrible pregnancy. I'm pregnant twice, and that was one of the things. If Julian couldn't have kids, I would have carried her kids for her and mine. That's how much I love her. You know, some of the things that I see her do, it reminds me of myself, like she's my own child. Yes, she is more. She have more of my quality than my own dog. It is like I give birth to her. You know, when she was going to school, I would mold them. If they come to say any slang, I said, don't talk like that. So Julian, I know I would correct them. I would take her into the kitchen on a Sunday so she can learn how to cook, and I know Frankie is very pleased of that.
Very much so.
Benefiting that reward.
Very much so.
Yeah. So Julie is so much a part of my life, and I'm just giving God thanks. I live all the way in Hawaii. It was last minute decision to come here to be with her, and I came in this morning, and I'm leaving tomorrow, but I take that 12-hour flight to be here for her. I know it's a wonderful thing. Just
to celebrate with her. All through her life, I am a part of it. And I know Marcia is very proud, but God take people out of her life, but He put people into her life. And for that, Julie had so many angels watching over her. So I know you miss your mom, but just continue living your life for Christ. Do not depart from the faith any at all for no reason at all. Just continue serving Him, loving Him, and grow your children to serve God. And there are so many things that He's going to open up doors for you. So love you. I know my husband loves you very much. We couldn't have been here, but I know you know how much Uncle Steve loves you. So happy birthday. We love you very much.
And I tell God, thank you for your 30th birthday, and God going to continue blessing you. He will take you from that level and take you to another level. And I pray that you not slip away. And I tell God, thank you for my beautiful grandkids that you give me. I bless God for them. You complete them. You give me my daughter gave me 2. You gave me 2. So I got both words. So I tell God, thank you for your life. And I bless God for your life. And I bless God to put you and your husband together, that He will lift you up. That no weapon come against you shall prosper. Every plan of the enemy against you, it shall not come to pass. And I pray that God cover you with the blood. And that's my prayer. Every day, that's my prayer. I pray for each and every one of you that God protect you. And God will protect you. God will mind your footsteps. He will guide you wherever you walk. In Jesus' name. Amen. I love you.
God put people in your life that there are people that come in your life for a season. And they come and show you what they're supposed to show you. And then there are people that come in your life and they're there for a season. And I think you are someone who you love and you love hard. And it's not a thing that comes easy for some people. You're someone who has experienced great pain, losing a mother at a young age. I can't imagine that type of pain.
Baby, can you speak up so we can hear everyone here?
I don't know how much more to speak up unless I'm yelling. I can't
Just like now.
Yeah.
The same tone.
And you've taken that pain and you turn it into love. And that is not something that people can do easily. Right? And you love with such joy that is impossible for anyone who has experienced you to not experience that. Right? And I think everyone in this room have experienced that. That is why you're here. Right? Not a lot of people will fly. I love my friends. I tell you that. I'm not flying over for the love. There's only certain people you do that for, and you are that person. Right? You came into our life 5 years ago, almost 6. Right? I think Frankie and I relationship has gone sour. You know, he was my single buddy. He's no longer single now, so he's left me in a single form, and I'm okay with that. But he brought me here, and I am eternally grateful for you and to you, because you have shown me that love and loving someone and loving people takes a community. And when you built that community, it's a beautiful community. You have built an amazing community. And so I thank you for allowing all of us to be a part of that. I love you.
Amazing! Julie has been a great addition to the family, because even though I don't know if people don't see us as family, I consider myself and my wife as part of the family. When we started, the whole thing started at work relationship between me and Frankie. And it was a cordial friendship, but not as significant as it is right now. But Julie was the one that God used to unite the family. And that makes me see her as a builder, as a lady of substance, and I see how she did that between you and the brother, which we just attested to also. So keep up the good work. So she's a lady of substance, like I said. At first I was thinking she was lucky in marrying into my friend. When I saw the situation as time progresses, I would say they are both lucky because they just complement each other. Yes. And she made a lady of substance, beautiful, gorgeous, outstanding, intelligent. She's all rounded. It's hard to find. So all I can wish you is nothing but the best, and wish you whatever you wish yourself. And there's nothing but the best as well. And whatever door you shut, on 30, remain shut. Whatever door you open, should remain open.
Julie has been very special in Frankie's life. I mean, just the change that we've seen. I think we all know. I mean, it's good to say, I mean, your woman is an addition to you, right? She's an extension of your arm. And I just think that it's great how you came into the family, Julie. I really appreciate the relationship that we built because, as we know, the sister, you got to try to get along with. You don't have to get along with cousins, you know? We're not a requirement. You know? You don't have to, though. But she's really, I just want to say with ours one, but if one arm was done, you know, it was done. Anyway, you made a great effort to get along with all of us. You're a requirement. That's what I said.
Requirement to this relationship.
Catherine's about the only requirement. Intimacy is a requirement.
I was a
and
requirement.
You really just came into all of our lives, and you made us all feel like closer to your family. And I really, really appreciate that. Because like you have been, even because you built a relationship with all of us, and I think that's really cool. And how you handle yourself, I think is really great. I think how your family came into fruition is really amazing, and I just wish you guys the best. Everything that I've seen, I really like the solid foundation. I really do.
Thank you.
I remember the first time we had a conversation with Julie, and we used to always see Frankie on his phone at work with us. He'd have his headphones in. We're like, who's he talking to? But we knew who Julie was, but we didn't really know who Julie was.
Right.
And so we had the first conversation, and it was a great conversation. We got a chance to know her from the extent of from a phone conversation, right? So, but as when you moved here and you came into our lives, and you know, I see that. You know, like Ida was saying, and you know, it's like we hope that you do. Me and Catherine would have these conversations. I'm like, I hope she comes in, she does right by Frankie. He's a good guy. But now I think like, I hope Frankie does right to Julie, because this is like this is like one of those situations where it doesn't happen often. Because I have uncles that married they got married, and it was like you guys always watch the 30 Day Fiance.
Right,
And so I had some uncles that had the same experience, but I don't, you know, you could look and tell who's genuine and who's not. And when I see Julie, I see nothing but pure, genuine soul, genuine heart, and you bring to the table what anybody should bring to the table. That's like wholehearted love, you know, like you really love, and you love unconditionally. And I can just see it, like you're cheerful, you're outgoing. Like I can hear the conversations when you and Catherine are talking, like you're just the life of a party, right? And so, but that's like the exact opposite of Frankie. Frankie come in, think he mad about something. and so it's like you guys are. But it's a beautiful thing watching you guys interact and socialize. And you know, when I see you guys love and like your relationship, me and Catherine talk, I'll be like, hey, that's really cool that Julie's, you know, doing this and doing that and stuff, because I appreciate what you are bringing to the table for Frankie. And I appreciate what Frankie's bringing to the table. So you guys bring your love and everything that you have, you bring it to the table, just creates this bond that, you know, you guys, it won't ever be broken. You guys have two beautiful kids, and you guys are like what people say, like a power couple. You know? Yes. And you guys are awesome. Julie, you're amazing. And I see the change in Frankie. Like, you know, like Catherine was saying, like, yeah, he's a lot nicer now. And I think it's one of those situations. But I think it's one of those situations where, it's one of those situations where your strength kind of you bring that dominance. Like, no, this is how it's going to go. And I can see that. And Frankie knows that for sure. I'm sure he does. But I mean, I love you, and I appreciate everything that you bring to the table, because things that I see Catherine, she is happier now that she has a strong relationship with me, and I love to see that, because, you know, when we first became part of the family, it was a time where, you know, she felt like, you know, I don't know, kind of like I'm Julie enough and things like that, but now it's to a point where you guys have a strong relationship, and I am so glad that we are, like, the four of us being the couples, and like we can get together and do the things that we do, and it's just a lot of love, it's a lot of support, it's a lot of encouragement, and I'm glad that you're here, because you are that extension, you are that ones that bring the community together, you know, and I love you for that, and Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my dear sister. 30 looks great on you, and I know it's only going to get better because black don't crack. I remember when I was little, and I would always tell my mom, I want a sister so bad. And guess what? I got two. And it's been a blessing, and we have so many stories to tell about our childhood because we had a great time. Julie, as my sister, has been someone that I can call and we just talk and have a good time and laugh. So I'm just really grateful for you. And you know, I'm just praying that God continues to bless you. And keep you. And I'm looking forward to experiencing more birthdays with you. Love you.
Okay, guys. First, I would like to say thank you so much for showing up and showing out because you all look beautiful. Thank you guys for supporting me, for celebrating with me. Tonight could not have been the night that it is without you guys. I feel loved, I feel appreciated, and everything that you guys have said really resonates with me because that is the type of person I am. So it shows that you guys pay attention to what it is that I am putting out there, and it's love. That's all I want to give to people because that's all I have to give. So what a journey it has been. A couple years ago, I asked myself what 30 was going to be like. I did not know because I was grieving, and I would try to fight out my tears because I know many people mention, me losing my mom. But I stand here today, I'm happy. I am happy, and like Ruby said, and my grandmother said, you lose people, but I gained like 1 million. I lose, my mom, but I gained so much family members, so much friends, acquaintances, and I know you guys love me. It's a question without doubt. Like I don't have to ask if I'm loved, so I really do appreciate that. I wanted to give like a short synopsis as to how each and every one of you, have impacted my life, but time is against me. But I just want you all to know that you are here and you're in my life for a reason. Like Catherine said, you don't keep people around just because you want to keep people around. Keep them around because they mean something to you. And moving forward, I asked myself what it is that you want to achieve. And I want to live my life where it means something. I want to live my life with purpose. So, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I hope I continue to grow in the relationship that I have with each and every one of you here. So thank you so much, and I am happy. I am a very happy 30-year-old.
Welcome to your 30s.
Welcome to my 30s. So, cheers to that. Let's see.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Can we get some pictures? Yes. 1, 2, 3, go.
Officially 30.
Officially. 30 clubs. Thank you.
friend.
Yes.